Unveiling Europe, from ancient formations to modern marvels. The dawn of Europe is a mesmerizing journey back to ancient civilizations that laid the foundation of a continent rich in culture and history. This era witnesses the emergence of complex societies, innovative advancements, and the intricate interplay of diverse cultures, shaping the very birth of Europe as we know it. The Greek legacy is a testament to the enduring influence of ancient Greece on democracy, philosophy, and the arts. Greek thinkers, artists, and statesmen laid the groundwork for Western civilization, introducing revolutionary ideas on governance, ethics, and aesthetics that continue to resonate through the ages. Rome's transformation from a modest city-state to a colossal empire encapsulates an unparalleled chapter in European history. Its might not only reshaped the continent's political and social landscape but also bequeathed a rich cultural and legal heritage that remains pivotal in shaping modern governance and law. The fall of Rome ushered in the Dark Ages, a period of turmoil and uncertainty across Europe. This era saw the fragmentation of the once mighty empire, paving the way for a time characterized by social upheaval, economic decline, and a significant shift in power dynamics. The rise of the Franks and Charlemagne marked a pivotal moment in European history. Charlemagne's efforts to unite Western Europe under a single ruler laid the foundations for the modern nation-state and heralded a new era of stability, cultural revival, and the spread of Christianity across the continent. The Vikings, often remembered for their fierce raids, were also instrumental in shaping the northern European landscape. Their extensive exploration, trading, and settlement activities, from the shores of North America to the rivers of Russia, left an indelible mark, weaving a complex tapestry of cultural and economic exchanges. Feudalism emerged as a dominant social system, structuring medieval society into a rigid hierarchy. Lords granted land to vassals in exchange for military service, creating a network of loyalty and protection. This system, while stabilizing regions under a unified command, also sowed the seeds of social stratification and unrest. Christianity's spread throughout medieval Europe cannot be overstated in its influence. The Church became a unifying force, centralizing power and influencing all aspects of life. Its authority shaped governance, education, and culture, laying the groundwork for a shared European identity amidst diverse kingdoms and principalities. The Crusades represented a series of holy wars that profoundly impacted Europe and the Middle East. Initially sparked by a call to aid Christian Byzantium and reclaim Jerusalem, these campaigns fueled religious fervor, led to significant cultural exchanges, and altered the political landscapes of both regions for centuries. The Black Death, a devastating pandemic, swept through Europe, drastically reducing the population and causing widespread economic and social upheaval. The plague's impact was profound, reshaping societies, accelerating changes in labor systems, and challenging the existing social order, setting the stage for the transformative periods to follow. The Renaissance marked a remarkable period of rebirth in art, science, and culture, primarily originating in Italy. This era witnessed an unparalleled flourishing of creativity and intellectual thought, inspired by the study of classical antiquities. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo redefined artistic standards, setting the stage for modern Western culture. As European explorers set sail in search of new lands during the Age of Discovery, the consequences of their voyages were profound. The exploration led to the establishment of trade routes, colonization, and the unfortunate beginning of the transatlantic slave trade. It reshaped the world, bringing unprecedented wealth and power to Europe. The Protestant Reformation, initiated by figures like Martin Luther, ignited religious and political upheaval across Europe. Challenging the authority of the papacy and the Catholic Church, it led to the formation of new Christian denominations. This period of religious reform significantly altered the religious landscape of Europe, fostering a wave of theological and social change. The 30 Years' War, a devastating conflict primarily fought in the Holy Roman Empire, redefined European politics. Concluding with the Peace of Westphalia, it marked the beginning of modern statehood by emphasizing the concept of national sovereignty. This peace treaty reshaped the political map of Europe, laying foundations for the modern nation-state system. The rise of nation-states and the decline of feudalism signified a major shift in European society. As centralized power grew, feudal bonds weakened, paving the way for modern governance. This transition was critical for the development of Europe, fostering a sense of national identity and setting the stage for future revolutions and reforms. The Enlightenment marked an era of intellectual fervor that reshaped Europe's philosophical landscape. Thinkers like Voltaire and Kant championed reason, freedom, and equality, laying the groundwork for modern democratic societies. This period questioned traditional authority, encouraging a shift towards scientific inquiry and individual rights, influencing revolutions and reforms across the continent. The French Revolution, fueled by Enlightenment ideals, dramatically altered Europe's political and social fabric. It began with a quest for liberty and equality, leading to the fall of the monarchy. The rise of Napoleon Bonaparte subsequently transformed the revolution into an empire, spreading revolutionary principles across Europe through conquest. The Industrial Revolution ushered in unprecedented technological advancements and societal transformations. Beginning in Britain, mechanization and the factory system revolutionized production processes, boosting economies but also prompting significant social changes. Urbanization, labor movements, and class disparities emerged, highlighting the need for societal adjustments to new economic realities. The age of imperialism saw European powers extend their influence globally, establishing vast empires. Driven by economic interests, technological superiority, and a sense of cultural superiority, countries like Britain, France, and Germany competed for colonies. This era not only reshaped global dynamics but also set the stage for future conflicts and independence movements. The road to World War I was paved with nationalism, intricate alliances, and an arms race among Europe's great powers. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand ignited a conflict that engulfed the continent, marking the beginning of modern warfare. The Great War decimated Europe, redrawing borders and setting the stage for further turmoil. World War I, dubbed the Great War, wreaked havoc on Europe, leaving deep scars on its landscape and psyche. It was a conflict of unprecedented scale and destruction, propelling the continent into a new era of warfare. The aftermath saw the loss of millions of lives and the collapse of empires, dramatically altering European borders and societies. The Treaty of Versailles marked the war's conclusion, reshaping Europe's political landscape. It imposed stringent reparations on Germany, aiming to prevent future aggression but instead sowed the seeds of resentment and economic hardship. This treaty is often critiqued for setting the stage for further conflict rather than securing lasting peace. The interwar period witnessed the rise of totalitarian regimes, as disillusionment and the struggle for power took hold. Fascism and communism spread, offering radical solutions to the woes of nations. Italy and Germany saw the ascent of dictators who promised to restore their country's fortunes, leading Europe down a path toward another devastating war. World War II erupted as ideologies clashed, engulfing the continent in a conflict far more devastating than its predecessor. It was marked by horrific atrocities, the Holocaust being the most heinous. This genocide orchestrated by Nazi Germany aimed to exterminate the Jewish population of Europe, resulting in the deaths of 6 million Jews. The Holocaust stands as a grim reminder of the depths of human cruelty. It not only decimated the Jewish community but also targeted various other groups, leaving an indelible stain on human history. This darkest chapter underscored the urgent need for reconciliation and the reconstruction of a shattered Europe. The Cold War era was marked by a stark division across Europe, with the Iron Curtain symbolizing the ideological battle between the capitalist West and the communist East. This period of geopolitical tension fostered an arms race and proxy wars, deeply influencing European politics, society, and culture for decades. With the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, Europe witnessed a pivotal moment in its history. This event not only symbolized the end of the Cold War but also paved the way for the reunification of Germany. It marked a new era of freedom, democracy, and the beginning of a more united Europe. The introduction of the euro was a significant step towards European integration, facilitating easier trade and travel within the Eurozone. By replacing national currencies, the euro aimed to strengthen economic ties and promote stability, although it also presented challenges in managing diverse economies under a single monetary policy. The European Union's enlargement reflects its ongoing commitment to growth and stability. By welcoming new member states, the EU seeks to extend the benefits of its internal market and foster greater cooperation. However, this expansion also brings challenges, including economic disparities and the need for institutional reforms. Brexit represents a momentous shift in the landscape of European unity, highlighting the complexities of integration. The United Kingdom's departure from the EU has sparked debates on sovereignty, economic independence, and the future of European collaboration, underscoring the delicate balance between national interests and collective progress. Brexit marked a pivotal moment in European history, as the United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union, stirring debates on sovereignty, identity, and the future of European integration. This unprecedented move sent shockwaves through the political and economic landscapes of Europe, challenging the unity and strength of the EU. Europe's response to the migration crisis tested its values and policies, as millions sought refuge from conflict and poverty. The crisis sparked discussions on border control, human rights, and the balance between compassion and national security, compelling the EU to navigate a complex humanitarian and political challenge. The rise of populism across Europe has reshaped the political spectrum, driven by growing discontent with the status quo. This surge in nationalist and anti-EU sentiment has led to significant electoral gains for populist parties, challenging traditional politics and the European project's ideals of unity and cooperation. Europe has emerged as a leader in the global fight against climate change, committing to ambitious targets for reducing carbon emissions. This proactive stance reflects a growing recognition of the urgent need to address environmental challenges, demonstrating Europe's commitment to sustainability and international cooperation. The COVID-19 pandemic tested European solidarity and resilience, as countries grappled with unprecedented health and economic challenges. The crisis prompted a coordinated response, including the development and distribution of vaccines, showcasing the EU's ability to unite in the face of adversity and protect its citizens. Technological innovation has become the backbone of Europe's advancement, driving the digital transformation that touches every aspect of life. From pioneering green technologies to leading in the digital market space, Europe stands at the forefront of the digital age, setting standards for the rest of the world to follow. The future of NATO and Europe's defense strategy is adapting to the complexities of a changing global landscape. With rising tensions and evolving threats, Europe is bolstering its defense mechanisms, ensuring peace and stability not only within its borders but also in global arenas, highlighting its commitment to collective security. Europe's role in global affairs is increasingly significant, navigating the tightrope of diplomacy, trade, and security. As a key player on the world stage, it strives to maintain a balance between its economic interests and its values, promoting peace, democracy, and sustainable development in a tumultuous world. The cultural diversity of Europe is its most precious asset, a mosaic of traditions and heritages that enrich the continent. Efforts to preserve this diversity, while fostering a sense of unity, underscore the unique challenge Europe faces in being a beacon of cultural pluralism and mutual respect. Envisioning the future of a unified Europe presents both challenges and opportunities. As it stands on the brink of new frontiers, the continent is poised to navigate through issues of political cohesion, economic stability, and social integration, aiming to build a future that reflects its rich history and diverse cultures.